Does it feel like you're making more money than you've ever made, but yet somehow the American dream is still eluding you? Well, the thing is, it's not just you. Higher costs and added financial pressures on families today are causing fear, uncertainty, and doubt on a large scale. Are you seeing it in your friends and your family? It's out there. Check this out. As of May, I'd hate to know what this number is today, by the way, but as of May 2017, 44% of Americans said they could not cover a $400 emergency expense, and they would have to rely on a credit card, selling something, or borrowing money if such event arose. So the question is, what's really happening with the money? It's got to be going somewhere. Something has to be happening to it. How many of you agree with me that it just does not make sense? Say yes in the chat if that's you. All right, check this out. In 1913, your dollar bill was actually worth $1. But the Federal Reserve was created in 1913. And ever since then, it's just not been right. Look at the dollar decline in value. Now, in 2013, the dollar was simply worth 5 cents in purchasing power. How does it go from 1913 to being worth $1 in spending power to only being worth 5 cents in spending power? Check this out. That means the dollar has lost around 96% of its value since the Federal Reserve was created. So check this example out. Let's just say your family had a trust in 1913, okay? Grandma and grandpa were super generous. They set that up for you, and they put $1 million in it, okay? Now, if it lost the same value in purchasing power as the chart shows you above, you're the lucky person to get the money out of it today, and you are only getting between $40,000 and $50,000. That's right. If grandma and grandpa would have put $1 million in a trust in 1913 for you today, in spending power, today you would only have $40,000 to $50,000. Doesn't seem right, does it? But it's the story that's playing out in front of our eyes. Now, check this out. I'm going to show you how that actually breaks down in the numbers. Now, this is the Everyday Price Index, which measures inflation for everyday spending. Okay, so below this is weighted for different expenses in each group, which each group occurs. Okay, so like retired couples have higher medical expenses, younger families have other expenses different than urban renters, right? So it breaks it up into these different categories. So an urban renter today, between 2016 or 2000 and 2016, an urban renter is now paying 51.8% more. That's the increase that happened in those years. That's crazy. A retired couple, 61.6% increase. A young family, check this out. How many of you know someone who has just recently been married and they want to get started, they want to purchase a home, they want to start a family, purchase cars, have that white picket fence, the dream, right? Not the American nightmare, but the American dream. 78.3% more money is what it would cost them to do anything. That's insane. Look at the price of homes today. I look around, I look at homes that used to be starter homes 10 years ago. I don't even know how families afford those anymore because it's insane the amount of inflation that has happened. We call it, we say that the value of your home is raised, right? But that's not the case. The value of your dollar is less. Check this out. This is crazy. Here's how the numbers shake out between 2000 and 2018. How many of you like to eat out? Food. These are essential things that you have to have. You cannot live without. If you're eating out today, it cost you 59% more between 2000 and 2018. That was the percentage increase in just those 18 years. Heat source, okay, eating in. I don't know why that little button's not showing there. If you eat in, it's like 45% more. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, Zach, I don't eat out. Don't worry about it. No big deal. I eat at home. It's not costing me more. Yeah, want to bet? It's cost you roughly 45% more. By the way, how many of you noticed the granola bars you used to buy were a lot bigger, but somehow the price went up and the amount of the granola bar went down? That is inflation at work. Heat sources. You gotta have heat, especially if you live over here in Idaho, right? 99%. 99% more is what it costs. Car insurance, 97%. Like, this is stuff that you can't live without. Water and sewer, okay? Got to flush the toilet. You got to brush your teeth. Got to take a shower. 133% more is what it costs. College tuition. How many of you know someone right now today that you would love to send to college? Maybe it's a child. Maybe you're a grandparent. You'd love to send a child to college, or a brother, a sister. Maybe you'd like to go back to school. College tuition went up by 151% between 2000 and 2018. What did it go up the last 2 years? I don't know, but I promise it's more than that. Medical care, okay? Look, this is something you can't get out of, especially as time goes on and the clock ticks on the biology. Okay, the older we get, the more healthcare costs that we have. So not only do we have to have more healthcare, but healthcare is costing more, 97% more. Right, so these numbers are real. How many of you have felt this in your pocketbook? Just say yes if you can understand completely what I'm saying. You've seen food costs go up. You've seen heat sources go up. You've seen the cost of car insurance. You've seen the cost of water, sewer, tuition, medical care. This is stuff that is affecting literally 100% of the people in the United States of America and abroad. It's not just here, it's over the pond. As I talk to my friends in different countries, they're experiencing the exact same thing. Guys, I'm telling you, there is a solution to this, okay? You don't have to live in this crazy land where insanity repeats itself. There is a solution. So do you mind if I show you the case for what we call sound money? Now, sound money is just simply a fancy term for gold and silver. But gold and silver is one of the secrets the wealthy have used for ages to amass and protect their wealth. In fact, right now, governments and financial institutions know and use this secret more than ever before. They are the largest purveyors and holders of gold in the world today. And there is a specific reason I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay? Now, check this out. I just showed you what inflation is doing. Let me show you what it's doing compared to sound money. The difference between if you had a dollar bill, paper, note, debt, or a real silver eagle. In 1965, the United States government created the silver eagle. Now, in 1965, a dollar was worth $1. And in 1965, a 1 ounce silver coin was worth $1. So if you took a $1 bill to the grocery store and you took a 1 ounce silver eagle, you could purchase 1 gallon of milk for both of those. Now let's fast forward to 2019. If you went to the same supermarket and you took a $1 bill, could you purchase 1 gallon of milk with a dollar bill? Absolutely not. But you could actually purchase 5 gallons of milk with 1 ounce of silver. That's a 410% increase in the spending power of silver. But when you look, it would cost you nearly $20 to buy the 5 gallons of milk today. Okay? Maybe more. Check out the movie ticket. Okay, in 1965, 1 ounce of silver or $1 bill would buy you 1 movie ticket. But in 2020, you can't even go to the movies today because we got this pandemic going on. But if you could go to the movies today, 1 ounce of silver would buy you nearly 2 movie tickets when a $1 bill wouldn't even get you close. In fact, it's 90% decrease in your dollar compared to a movie ticket, but an 80% increase in the buying power for silver. Is this crazy? Let me show you another example. Okay, this is real stuff. Here's another example. 1965, the Ford Fastback, okay, the Ford Mustang. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver, okay, so if you had 2,500 1 ounce silver eagles, or if you had 2,500 $1 bills, you could walk into the Ford dealer in 1965 and you could purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. Can you even fathom that? For $2,500, you could purchase a Ford Mustang? What could you pay today at the Ford dealer with $2,500? Maybe the wheels, maybe the tires. It might work as a down payment to get your monthly payments a little bit lower. But check this out. Today in 2020, if you actually walked into the Ford dealer and they would accept Silver Eagles, the value of it, if you had 2,500 of them, that would actually buy you 2 Ford Mustangs today. 2. Not just 1, but 2. But the same 2,500 $1 bills, what would that buy you today? Again, maybe the wheels and tires. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe a down payment. All right. Now check this out. I'm going to give you some options here. I just gave you $10,000. Congratulations, it's yours for free. You can do with it what you want as long as you put it into one of these 2 places. So you can take that $10,000, we're reversing back to 1965, And $10,000 can either be invested into a house or $10,000 can be used to purchase gold. Which one would you do? Let's see it. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know, what would you buy, house or gold? All right, let's see how this shakes out. Gold, gold, gold. I got some smart people on here. They already know the answers. You guys are cheating. Okay, gold, 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 gold. Look, if you said a house, I wouldn't blame you. Right? Look at what the housing market has done today. Okay, a home that was worth 10 years ago, a home that was built for $165,000, at least in my area, right here in Idaho Falls, Idaho, a home that was built for $165,000 10 years ago is selling today for close to $400,000. Is that insane? It's insane. But check this out. If you'd have taken the $10,000 and put it into a house versus gold, look at these numbers. Yeah. $10,000 invested into a house in 1965 would have turned into $85,803. That's a good return, right? That's a really good return. But now look at gold, and this is based on the price of $35.50 an ounce back in 1965. That would have been roughly 281 ounces that you could have purchased. Yeah. That today, based on the price of gold today, at $1,879.90, the same worth $528,251 today. That's a big difference. Now, here's what's crazy. Just less than 5 years ago, that number has jumped almost $100,000. Just 5 years ago, gold would have only been worth $400 and some odd $1,000. Today, 4 or 5 years later, $528,251. Okay? Crazy. So, after seeing those statistics, does your financial future seem a little bit more challenging? When you consider what the dollar bill is doing and you consider the economic struggles that most countries are in today. But the real question today is, why aren't your professional financial planners telling you this? It's either because they don't want you to know or they don't really know. They want you to think it's not important to know the secret of sound money. I can tell you this because I was a licensed financial professional, and I didn't make a commission when I told someone to buy gold and silver, so therefore my broker-dealer would not allow me to talk about it. And every single financial planner that I've talked to that knows about gold and silver says that you should hold gold and silver in your portfolio, plain and simple. So when you meet with them, why aren't they telling you, right? All right. We believe in you. And we believe that we can show you a different and better way. Okay? We're going to help you to protect your wealth for you and your family for generations to come. The name of our company is 7K. And we're going to show you how to use the secrets the wealthy have always used. For the last 5,000 years, they've used this secret to confidently get ahead of the game now and forever. So, the 7K founders are on a mission to change the world. There's 100 plus years of successful business experience between us. We've changed multiple industries for the better. We have a passion for helping the average person get ahead. In fact, one of my business partners started a company that is now worth $2 billion today. And with our shared abilities and our different unique strengths, it positions us to help you to be able to live the lifestyle that you want. In fact, here's a message from all of us. We created 7K because we genuinely want to improve the lives of people around the world. We've watched way too many of our friends struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Using the power of gold and silver, we believe we can provide a way for people to create financial independence, preserve their wealth, and live an exceptional life. We started this company because we believe in you, and we want you to have a better and more significant life. So, here are some of the questions that we had when we started our journey to investigating the story of sound money or gold and silver. So as I go through these, I want you to see if any of these questions resonate with you. And if they do me a favor and just say yes in the chat. Once you've been convinced by me or anyone else that owning sound money and gold and silver is a good idea, the question is, where should I buy it? There's conflicting stories all over the place. You watch the news media and the commercials that come up every single day on Blanchard and Goldline and AppMix and all these different ones. They have paid advertisers talking about you need to buy from them and go back to IRAs and all this stuff. But where do I buy? Because the question is, who can I really trust? And then once you find somebody to trust, what should you be buying? Do you know that buying different types of coins have different tax implications, reportability implications? And based on what you really want to do, tells you what types of coins or bars or bullion or collector's items that you should be buying. And how many of you realize that this has traditionally been a game of kings and queens, right? You got to have a lot of money to get in the gold and silver game. So how do you buy in small quantities? Because every website you go to, they show you this really great price, but then when you go to check out, turns out you got to buy 5,000 ounces to be able to get the best price. And then once you figure that out, how do you get more of it? So what we did here at 7K is we created a membership that solves many of the problems that the average person like you and I face when we buy precious metals. Because we ran into these very same things, we solved these dilemmas for us, and we wanted to pass it on to you. So one of the member benefits certainly has been one of my favorite in the past, but as I've learned more and more and more about this industry and more and more and more about gold and silver and the power that it has, it's an awesome benefit, but it is the least of the benefits that I'm going to show you. Dealer direct pricing on gold and silver bullion, right? That's so that it doesn't pass through all of the hands and everybody else makes a whole bunch of money on it, but it can actually go from the mint to the suppliers to you so that you can get at the best price instead of having to buy 5,000 ounces to get the best price. Well, that's one of the things we did. Let me show you. So the United States Mint traditionally creates coins, and that's where the story starts. Then it goes to the dealer. Then traditionally it goes from a dealer to a wholesaler to a broker to a retailer, and then you finally have the option to buy it. But through that whole process, everybody's making money. Now, I don't blame them. They got to keep the lights on. They got to pay their employees. That's okay. But for us, what we wanted to do is create a scenario where you could actually get dealer direct pricing, where we could cut out all the middlemen and give you a better shot at buying precious metals at a better price. I mean, we're okay with that. Just say yes if that's you. You're okay with us doing that. So here's how it works. The United States Mint creates the coins. They sell it to a dealer. We buy directly from the dealer, and you get it at our pricing. And in a lot of cases now, because of our relationships in this industry, we actually buy directly from the mints because we're creating coins and telling them what coins that we want created. They build them, we buy them, sell them to you. It's a beautiful thing. Here's the cool part. No minimums, no maximums, period. In other words, it doesn't matter how many you buy. I don't care if you buy 5,000 or if you buy one coin. The price per ounce is going to be the same. And we don't mark it up or we don't mark it down if you're buying quantities or if you buy in volume. How many of you like that idea, right? How many of you realize that you could buy a whole lot more gold and silver if you didn't have to try to save the pennies to buy 5,000 at a time and the price moves all over the place? So that's one of the member benefits that we have here at 7K is the ability for you to purchase precious metals, gold and silver bullion at dealer direct pricing. Like I said, this was just the beginning. We didn't stop there. But first, the question is, like I mentioned earlier, what should you buy? That's one of the biggest questions I get when people start their journey to buying precious metals is, Zach, what should I buy? That's a difficult question to answer because there's so many different reasons to purchase. So one of the other benefits as a member here is we actually created what we call buyer certification program. So how many of you would like someone else to go make all the mistakes for you in the process of buying gold and silver and then be able to pick their brain and understand why you should and why you shouldn't buy some of the things that are out there? Okay? That's exactly why we created this buyer certification. We took the mistakes that we made and we went through all of these mistakes so that you don't have to. And then we put in our buyer certification program so that you can sit and watch the videos very simply, get educated on gold and silver and the different reasons why you should buy different types of coins for all those different reasons. You can be educated and you can start purchasing based on your preferences and what your goals are. Is that cool? Just say cool in the chat box. That's cool. So why should you buy? Do you remember I was going to tell you why the governments and large financial institutions are the largest purveyors right now of gold and silver and why they own more of it than anybody else in the world? It's because they simply don't even trust their own systems. They know that what they're doing is not going to last long term, and they continuously and consistently destroy economies throughout time. So one of the biggest reasons that they buy gold and silver, and one of the biggest reasons that we buy gold and silver, is simply because we want to be protected. All right. So what part of the buyer certification program is going to teach you is how the wealthy have always used sound money for their gain. The largest financial institutions and the governments. Okay. The key factors to protect you and your personal finances in any economy. Doesn't matter if it's a Biden administration, doesn't matter if it's Trump administration, Obama administration, Reagan administration, doesn't matter. Okay, the economies don't matter. When you understand gold and silver and the power of it, you literally can create your own economy. Now, we're going to answer one of the questions in the buyer certification program of what is the value of an MS-70. In fact, I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. And coin collecting and why it's potentially more valuable than even bullion. And why governments and large institutions are the biggest buyers of gold and silver in the world. So here's the 5 reasons for sound money. Okay, this is the reasons that people purchase. Number 1, and the reason why governments and large financial institutions buy gold and silver, because a hedge against poor government decision and potential economic collapse. They don't even trust themselves. Wealth accumulation, wealth protection, portfolio diversification, and last but not least, and certainly has become my favorite, and that is coin collecting. There is so much power around coin collecting, it's insane. In fact, I'm going to show you how you and I made a $1.2 million mistake because we probably didn't understand how powerful coin collecting was. Check this out. If you had purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle, all that is it's like in the picture, it's a Silver Eagle that was graded, given an MS-70 grade, which is the absolute best grade you can get. Okay, it's preserved and protected. If you'd purchased just one of those MS-70 Silver Eagles every single month since 1986, it would have cost you $40,000 to $50,000. Okay, now that seems like a lot of money, but over time, that's not a lot of money. And in today's value, that would be worth over $1.2 million today. So $40,000 to $50,000 turned into collector's coins over time would have been $1.2 million. Now, why in the world did you and I not do that? Probably because nobody told us. But I'm telling you now. The problem is, even though I have that knowledge and even though you have that knowledge, we still have one thing that keeps us from doing it, and that is discipline. How many of you are willing to admit that you have a little bit of a discipline problem? I think it's a human problem, okay? I will admit I have a discipline problem. Just say yes in the chat if you know that's you, okay? So we needed an easy way that doesn't require discipline to collect every single month. A set it and forget it autopilot system where you don't have to go out every single month and search these coins. How many of you like the idea that someone is willing to do the research for you, get the best pricing for you, and then send you the coin every single month so you don't have to do anything? Literally anything. Check this out. That's why we created our autosaver program. So what we do is we have gathered a team of world-class experts, to hand select collectible coins to take your collection legacy to the next level. You don't have to do it. Our world-class coins and collections are sent to your door every single month, which gives you peace of mind that your savings is on autopilot. So I'm going to show you here in just a second 3 different options that you have at 7K to purchase coins on a monthly basis where it's a set it and forget it. These are awesome. The first option is what we call our basic option. So what we do is we send you a 7K exclusive collection MS-70 Silver Eagle every single month, okay? So what we do is we run different labeled series like the US 50 State Series for this tried and true collectible, okay? When we're done with the state series, we'll have another series that we come out with. You literally cannot get these coins from anywhere except for 7K. How cool is that? By the way, how many of you are currently purchasing the United States State Series right now in the MS-70 Silver Eagle coins? Just say yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yes, it's wildly popular. Okay, people absolutely love the coins. By the way, how many of you missed a state and you want to throw in the chat right now the state you missed and see if somebody has one they're willing to pair you up with. That's another cool feature here at 7K. Now, the other option is the variety coin. Okay, and what the variety coin is currently right now is the state series where we are actually having a mint create our own exclusive coin. This is also the state series, but if you notice in the picture, it's actually the coin itself is different, not just the label, right? So these were carefully designed and unbelievably beautiful coins that are currently being minted exclusively for us that go in the variety package. Okay, so this will be really a showcase piece when you're done. So these are all MS70 coins, and they tell a story from start to finish. They're delivered to your doorstep every single month. Now, how many of you just love gold? Say gold if you just love gold. You're like, silver's cool, but I love gold. Okay? So that's why we created the specialty package. This is a gold or, on occasion, a very rare silver collectible coin, which is our specialty. So with this option, you'll get a mix of both silver and gold sent to your door every single month. Now, of course, these coins are extremely exclusive, and they are handpicked by our experts for you to make sure that they hold and increase in value. Okay? Now, as cool as what I just showed you is, I have something I want to show you that I think is even cooler. Now, how many of you are super comfortable holding all this gold and silver at your own home? Okay, some of you are, some of you are not. So that's the reason why we came up with the 7K private vault, because there are some people who just simply do not feel secure about holding their collection at their own home. But that's no problem. So we will actually store your collectible coins for free when you actively buy a qualifying collectible coin every single month. Okay? So every time you buy one of these coins that's on the autosaver program I just talked about, you have free access to your own private vault where you can store these. Okay? So it's a private box. It's 100% insured by Lloyd's of London. It's third-party audited every single month. It's military-grade security. It has inventory management. It has movement tracking, so we track everywhere the coins go. We know whose coin belongs to where and if they move, how they move, when they move. Electronic visibility, and best of all, in my opinion, free monthly storage. Okay, so that's just another benefit as a member here at 7K. Now, the real sizzle here is this question. How many of you have ever asked the question, once I buy gold or silver, what in the world do I do with it? Let alone the issue of storing it. But what in the world do I do with it? How do I buy anything with it? How do I transact with it? That is one of the biggest questions that we were faced when we started purchasing gold and silver, is exactly that. Because traditionally the process of liquidating your gold and silver is extremely cumbersome. So if you've never sold gold or silver back to anyone, I just want to explain the process to you very quickly so you can thoroughly understand how powerful the platform is that I'm about to show you. If you were own gold right now today, now we have a buyback program. We'll actually buy your gold or silver back. Doesn't matter if you bought it from us, but any gold or silver bullion that we will buy it back from you and give you the absolute best buyback price that we can potentially give you, which is better than almost everybody out there. But here's the problem. Let's just say you were looking today and you went, Zach, I really like the price of the silver today. And so you call me up and you say, I want to sell a monster box back to Silver Eagles, or whatever the amount of Silver Eagles is. And I say, great, here's what you need to do. I need you to box that up, put a shipping label on it, pay a shipper, make sure you insure it, send it to me, and when I get it, I'll open it up. If I get it, it doesn't get lost in the mail. I will open it up, I'll sort through it, I will test every single coin, and when I'm 100% sure that all of this silver is real, then I will send you the price that I'm willing to give you for it. You say, but Zach, I wanted the price that I had today. And I say, sorry, I can't give you that price and lock that in until I receive it. And I know that silver is 100% pure. And it is exactly what you represent it is. Okay. That's only fair because I'm going to sell it back to somebody else. And I don't sell counterfeit gold and silver. Now, after we do that and you say, you know what, go ahead, just give me the price you're going to give me. Now, I'm going to sell that silver. It could take up to 7 days to 14 days for you to get a check. So this whole process could take up to 14 days to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but you want your money now. The wolf's knocking on the door, the mortgage payment's due, the car broke down, the water heater's busted, you got bills to pay. So you bought gold or silver because you wanted to hedge against your own economic collapse, and now you can't liquidate it, right? It's one of the biggest problems with gold and silver. How many agree with me? Just say agree in the chat if you've thought about this and said, what in the heck am I supposed to do with this when I have it? And that is exactly why we created what we call the Sound Money Wallet. This is a new age of precious metals, and it is here and arrived today. This is 100% backed by physical inventory, okay? Buy it, store it, trade it, cash it out, and more. So the power of transacting with gold and silver is now been placed back in your hands, hassle-free, with zero headaches. It's unbelievable. So check this out. With the ease of simply logging into your back office, you can take cash and purchase gold. We take that gold, and when you purchase the gold, we immediately buy gold for you. We store it in the private vault. Okay, it's backed. It's there. Like I said, insured by Lloyd's of London, third-party audited to make sure that we actually back the gold for the dollar amount that we have on the ledger. And then you can immediately transact with that however you want. You can go from cash to gold instantaneously. You can go from gold back to cash instantaneously. You could buy silver, cash to silver instantaneously, silver back to cash instantaneously, gold to silver or silver to gold instantaneously, all with the click of a button. Okay? No shipping. You don't have to send any of it in. But check this out. One of the other cool things is as members of 7K, we literally have thousands of people around the world that are using the Sound Money Wallet. And there are thousands of transactions that happen every single day between member to member. And we allow that transaction to happen for free. So if you want to send another member some gold, you want to purchase something just like Venmo, PayPal, or any of these other platforms, you can buy, sell, or trade all you want using the Sound Money Wallet, using gold, silver, or cash. Zero transaction fees when you go from member to member. Zero transaction fees when you buy gold as well. Okay, how awesome is that? Put awesome in the chat if you think that's awesome. Okay, so it's about time gold and silver actually gave you the freedom that you deserve. Right? This is something that we've all been wanting for years if you really understand the power of gold and silver. Okay, this is unbelievable. So that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in the gold and silver industry. Nobody else is really executing on this. Okay, it gives you the freedom. By the way, anyone who has ever used this and believes it is absolutely incredible and gives you the freedom to use gold and silver how you want, just say freedom in the chat. Right? Let me know if you've used it, member to member, or if you've gone gold to cash, cash to gold, silver to gold, gold to gold, however you do it. Freedom. Look at this. Freedom, freedom, freedom. All these people are people that are using it every single day. I've seen people actually buy cars from each other. I've seen people buy coins from each other. I've seen people pay for reimburse people for lunches with gold and silver and cash and all those things. Member to member transfer. It's unbelievable. It's awesome. Okay, cool. So one of the other benefits to being a 7K member is we have said this, and we will always say this. We believe that owning gold and silver is more about a lifestyle than it is just about stacking coins. It allows you the freedom to be able to do what you want to do. So as part of the member benefit here at 7K, we give you access to what we call our 7K Advantage. What that is, it's a rewards program. And it helps you live a lifestyle that only you can design, not somebody else. So it's your very own platform. When you purchase your membership, you get a website. So there are over 800,000 ways that you can save. Okay, using the 7K Advantage. You get exclusive offers on travel. You get local restaurants wherever you are, everyday services. In fact, I get emails that pop up. They're certainly not annoying, but I get them every once in a while where it pops up and says, hey, there's a deal that's in town because I drive through a town. It knows where I'm at. It says, hey, there's a deal right here if you want to stop in and get a BOGO, right? Buy one hamburger, get a hamburger free. Or I can use it on Disneyland tickets or air flights, hotels, all-inclusive resorts. It's unbelievable, okay? Everyday services that you already use. Nike shoes, big name brands are on here, okay? And there's deals on the largest name brands like I mentioned. So you save where you have to spend. These are things you're going to spend money on every single day that you get to save with. So you can spend more where you want to, perhaps by buying more gold and silver. So it gives you the time freedom, all right? So gold and silver are essential, and we believe it's the key to living a lifestyle and creating memories that will never, ever, ever fade. So with our company-sponsored trips, you'll make memories that span the globe. We run contests. We have incentive programs where you can win unbelievable trips. This is a picture of some of our founders' lifestyle getaways. This is David and Sonia Casper, who actually are school teachers. It's a cool story. In our 17-year marriage, he says, my wife and I had never been on a plane together, let alone to a foreign country. Because of 7K Getaways, we have now been on multiple trips together to places we never thought we could go. And I have been on those trips with these two people, and I can tell you it has been life-changing for them. But even as life-changing as our 7K Getaways are, and as life-changing as the Sound Money Wallet is, there's still one big problem out there that we had to fix. And that problem is this. Remember I told you that as of May in 2017, 44% of Americans said they could not cover $400 emergency expense, let alone buy any gold and silver? So one of the questions you might be asking is, Zach, this all sounds great. I want to travel more. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to buy more gold and silver. I want to have the safety and security of creating my own economy. I want to do all those things. But right now, it's just not in the budget. We're living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck, just trying to survive. That's the reason why, as part of our program, we developed a way where you could actually do certain activities and create points, just like your Sky Miles card, where you could actually earn commissions based on sharing this life-changing experience with other people. So when you purchase a membership, you can share, earn, get points, and get paid. At the purchase of your membership, you get what's called a tracking center. All that does is simply gives you a piece of real estate, okay, in a website. And as you share it with people, and those people purchase a membership, they will simply just be tied to you through a code. We call this your left team and your right team. Okay, so you'll have people that purchase a membership that go on your left team and people that purchase a membership that go on your right team. As you develop these two teams, anytime you get 500 points on the left and anytime you get 500 points on the right, you have the ability to earn a $500 commission check. Now, what's really cool is we're actually running a promotion right now where you can actually earn, instead of waiting for 500, you get to earn it at $250. How would you like to get paid 50% faster? Okay, it's awesome. So you get paid weekly here, not monthly. Okay, 500 points at the top, 500 points at the bottom. It doesn't matter where these points end up in your team. Doesn't matter if someone 500 spots all the way down here buys a coin or purchases a membership. Those points roll all the way up and you get credit for them. How cool is that? So here's the different ways that you can earn points. So anytime someone purchases a membership, it generates points based on the membership that they purchase. Anytime someone renews that membership at the end of their first year, so every year you have a renewal, right? Just like Sam's Club, Costco, any other memberships, you would get additional points every time they renew their membership. Now, the autosaver coin that I talked to you about, where the set it and forget it, you can either get the Silver Eagle, the basic option, the variety option, or the specialty coin. Okay, every time someone purchases one of those coins, and believe me, people purchase more than one. Okay, some people are purchasing all three. Some people are purchasing multiples of all three. Every time someone purchases one of those coins, every single month or throughout the month, whenever they purchase those coins, you also get additional points that store up to your ability to earn commissions. Now, one of the things that I haven't talked about yet that I think is probably one of the funnest things that we do here, by the way, if you've ever been a part of a coin drop and you love coin drop, just put drop in the comments. Okay, in the chat, just put drop. These are so fun because one of the things that we do here is we actually go out and we scour the globe to find the most rare and coolest coins that you have ever seen, and they range from prices all over the place. So everyone has the opportunity to be able to put their hat in the ring to be able to get one of these coins. We do what we call a coin drop. We come out, we show you the coin, we give you a special code, in your shopping cart, and obviously they're very limited. And so it's a mad dash race to be able to get in there and purchase one of those coins. So anytime we do a coin drop and we sell those coins, anytime anyone purchases one of those, it also adds points to either side of your team, wherever they're at, to start earning towards commissions. And one of the other things that we really do that I think is special is we also have retail sales. So you'll get a website where you can go in and shop. Okay. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that we have the best prices. Okay. That would be impossible to do. But what I will guarantee is that we're really the most competitive out there, and we have unbelievable prices. So anytime someone goes to your website and they purchase without a membership, now they're not going to get as good a prices as you are because you paid for the membership, and memberships have privileges, right? But every time they go on there and they purchase their gold and silver without a membership, that's called a retail sale, and you actually will get a percentage of that commission that's split with you as well. So you can also earn commissions on retail sales, right? Now, let me show you exactly how the rank advancements work, because you have the opportunity to do certain qualifying things that helps you rank up so that you have the potential to earn more money. How many of you think $500 a week would be pretty? How about an extra $500 a month? $500 a month is pretty good. $500 a week, it's even better. But how many of you would like the potential to earn actually even more than that? Start getting into some life-changing income, okay? Check this out. So here's how you rank up to unlock the max pay. As an associate, you can earn up to $500 per week. All that means is you have one member who has purchased a membership and it's been placed on your left team, and one member that's been placed on your right team. It's a start, right? Now, when the three of you together create that many points, 500 and 500, doesn't matter where the points come from. It doesn't have to come from you personally doing the activity. It can come from either of those two also selling a membership or purchasing coins. Anytime you get that 500 on both sides, you get a $500 commission check. As a copper, you can earn up to $1,000 per week, not a month, per week, if the points are there. As a bronze, you can earn up to $2,000 per week. As a silver, you can earn up to $3,500 per week. Look, so it really happens, you guys. You really can, and you really do have the potential to start making some income that will change your life. Whether that's $500 a month, $500 a week, or whether it's $3,500 a month or $3,500 a week. That's pretty good stuff. But how many would like the potential to earn even more? Let me show you. You can continue to rank advance. As a gold, you can earn up to $7,000 per week. As an executive gold, you can earn up to $10,000 a week. And as a presidential gold, you can earn up to $12,500 a week. Guys, that is extremely large, life-changing income. Okay, it's huge. So here, as a recap, are the benefits that you get for becoming a member of 7K. Number one, like I just showed you, you have the opportunity to have residual income for a lifetime. Okay? You have access to the autosaver program where you can set it and forget it. Don't even worry about it. We'll send you the coin. You can start building your wealth. The Advantage Rewards program where you get over 800,000 vendors that you can choose from to start saving money immediately in places where you're already spending money, which frees up money to do exactly what you want to do, not what you have to do. Okay, the 7K limited and rare coins. Those are the coin drops I talked about. They are incredible. Some of these coin pieces are gorgeous. And I can't even figure out how in the world they created such intricate design on these. Okay, if any of you in here think those coins are beautiful, just say yes. Okay, the Sound Money Wallet that I just showed you, the ability to take gold and silver and leverage it immediately into cash and transact with it, member to member. You can also take that cash out. You can instantly turn from precious metals to cash straight to your bank instantaneously as well. So you have the freedom and flexibility to do whatever you want with your gold, your silver, your cash. The 1099 tax write-offs, because technically when you purchase a membership, you have the opportunity to build a business. So you have the ability now to start saving money by having some of these tax write-offs that the government has specifically put in place to help build the economy by creating more businesses. Okay, we didn't even talk about this one. But you also have the ability to have a self-directed gold-backed IRA through the company. The 7K healthcare program, which we didn't talk about as well, because as an entrepreneur and a business owner, getting healthcare can be rather difficult. So that's one of the member benefits that we offer to our members. And last but not least is the ability to buy precious metals at dealer direct pricing. Remember, no maximums, no minimums. So you don't have to have that 5,000. You get the best pricing on one coin or 5,000 coins. It doesn't matter what it is. And there are many, many, many more benefits. So the question really is, are you ready to change your life? If so, let me show you exactly what you get. There are two ways that you can get involved with our company. I'll show you what these two ways are and what you get. So with the standard membership, that membership is good for 1 year. Okay, you get the buyer certification training, which I talked about, which helps you answer the questions of what should you be buying based on your buying preferences, right? There's hedge against economic collapse. There was wealth accumulation, wealth protection, coin collecting, right? Why are you buying? What's the purpose for you wanting gold and silver? The buyer certification and training helps you understand what you should be buying, not what somebody says you should be buying, but what you should be buying based on what your needs are. Okay. You get the collector's training. So it also is a training that teaches you about collector's coins and why they can potentially be very, very, very valuable. You get the member direct pricing on unlimited bullion. Okay, unlimited, that's the key word, unlimited. We don't put a minimum or a maximum on that. Okay, the Advantage Rewards program where you get the ability to travel and use all these vendors across the world and get discounts at restaurants, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, Disney, cruises, all of those different things. Okay, you also get 3 technology credits free with it. What the technology credits are is it allows you access to some of our tools. The ability to get on and purchase precious metals through the website, share it with other members. The videos that you can send out gives you the technology to access the Sound Money wallet and those things like that, okay? You also get access to the exclusive low mintage collectibles. So when we do coin drops as a member, you have the ability to jump on and purchase those. And you also, with the purchase of the standard membership, you actually get a gem uncirculated 1 ounce silver coin. So it's a protected coin that has been put in a protective case, preserved for time and all eternity for you to be able to have. That comes in the mail. And you get free access to the Sound Money wallet. And also people can purchase through your retail website. Okay. Now, as a premium member, that membership is also good for 1 year. You get all those things that I just talked about, but you also get, instead of 3 technology credits, you get 12 technology credits. So essentially, your technology access to all the technology we offer is free. Okay? After the 3 credits expire, you don't have to pay for that. Just so you know, after the 3 credits, it's $10 a month that you would have to pay to have access to all of our different tools and technology. With the pre-membership, absolutely free. Okay, you get access to exclusive low mintage collectibles. Now, here's really cool. Instead of getting the gem uncirculated coin, you actually get 1 MS70 silver coin. Okay, that's the perfectly graded coin. You can't grade any higher than that. That goes under 5-time magnification. They grade it, give it that stamp of approval of a 70, seal it. You get 1 silver bullion piece. You get 10 business cards. You get 4 wealth strategy books and access to the Sound Money wallet. So the premium option really gives you the ability to start your business quickly. So I have no idea why you joined this webinar this evening. I don't know if it's because you simply wanted to purchase precious metals at dealer direct pricing. I don't know if it's because you wanted to access the Sound Money wallet, if you wanted to potentially earn extra income on a part-time basis or maybe even a full-time basis. I have no idea. But whatever it is, the reason that you jumped on this webinar this evening to spend some time with us, one of these 2 options is going to help you get exactly where you want to be, right? So, in closing, I just want you to ask yourself, how would it feel to know that you had complete 100% control over your financial future? How would your life be different if you had more time and more money to do what you wanted to do with the people that you wanted to do it with? So the question is then, will you join us on our mission to change the world and help people all around the world purchase precious metals, potentially earn some residual income to free up their financial abilities to do the things that they want? Because that literally is what this is a mission to change the world one individual at a time. And it might even be you or the next one that has their world changed. So get with the person who invited you to come to this webinar and pick a membership package with them and get started today. Thank you again for joining us this evening. Again, my name is Zach Davis. I'm one of the co-founders here at 7K Metals. It's been an honor to spend some time with you this evening. Again, I thank you for your time. I know it's valuable, and I'm sure that there is something in here this evening that has maybe sparked some interest in you to at least ask some questions to find out more information, to see which package is the absolute best for you. So get with the person that invited you, grab a membership today, and help us literally change the world. Thank you again so much for being here.